to my channel. My name is Jeanette, and I am a high vibrational being. And I'm back with another message for the collective. Hope everybody's enjoying their day. Hope everybody is staying prayed up. Hope everybody is doing their spiritual healing, um, staying positive, praying for one another, and staying in a space of love. I'm back. I'm back, and I love to be here. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good day. Today is Sunday. No, today is Saturday. Today's the 14th. Yesterday was Friday, the 14th. I don't see it as a negative. I always see it as a positive. People put that into their world. Oh, scared of Friday the 4th. Friday the 13th. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? That's your mind. Um, Stay open, stay in a place of love. Know that you are in control of your own mind. Okay? Nobody has control of you. Only you. My lipstick. Anyway, I love you guys. And I'm back. I am going to do a spiritual guidance reading for the collective. But first, I'm going to start with always a message from God because um, through God, that's how everything works. The universe, the energy. When you go with the spirit of love, the spirit of God, the spirit of happiness, of joy, and I gotta take this off. Sorry. Oh, taking on my. I forgot I had. I forgot I had my iPod on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I don't know. If you can hear me, let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know, okay? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hey, can you hear me? Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to start off the reading. This morning, a reading from Psalm 25:10. In you, Lord my God, I put my trust. I trust in you. Do not let me be put to shame, nor let my enemies triumph over me. No one who hopes in you will ever put me to shame. But shame will come to those who are treacherous without cause. Show me your ways, Lord. Teach me your path. Guide me in your truth and teach me. For you are God, my Savior, and my hope is in you all day long. Remember, Lord, your great mercy and love, for they are from of old. Do not remember the sins of my youth and my rebellious ways. According to your love, remember me, for you, Lord, are good. Good and upright is the Lord. Therefore, he instructs sinners in his ways. God guides the humble in what is right and teaches them his way. All the ways of the Lord are loving and faithful towards those who keep the demands of God's covenant. I don't know. Through this, what I'm hearing is that we all are sinners. We all are not perfect. But God is giving us another chance to make it better, to make it right, to follow his ways, to follow his lead, to follow the light. He loves each and every one of us. He wants us to continue to triumph, to make changes, to make positive changes in our lives, not to hurt one another. Be humble. Be humble in the things that you have, that you don't have, what you are going through. The ways of God is always loving, and when you're faithful, things doesn't happen in human times. Things God will make sure that his people will have everything they need according to how you live in your life. The work that you're doing, the services that you're providing, the businesses that you have, that you are offering to the collective. Make sure that your businesses are coming from a space of love. Make sure that everything that you do comes from a space of love. Because if it's not, it's going to be torn down. It's going to be taken away because he gave it to you for a reason. He gave you life. He gives you air to breathe. Gives you food. We have to be thankful for everything that we have in our life. Whether it is not enough for you, we have to be grateful and humble ourselves. I had a dream last night. These these it just happens that I know the how you say it, full moon. The full moon is, I saw it yesterday. As a matter of fact, I also saw something that was shooting, that was that shot out of the sky. I don't know. It was a red. It was real fast. I don't know what was it, but it was something that I never seen before. I was trying to see if I saw it again, but I couldn't. But the skies were totally different. I know yesterday was also the meteor showers that was happening, but that was at 2 a.m. in the morning. But my dream had these women in my dreams. I never seen these women in my dreams ever. They're always in my dreams, and they always come during the full moon. They always come during the new moon, certain moon cycles. I pray for you. I really pray for you because you have no power. But I also saw this is a it was Greece, something about Greece. Somebody could be Greek or somebody Italian, Rome. But there were these giant men, and they were being hold. You know how they hold them on, and they were being passed through the people. These men were giants. Maybe I was time traveling. Maybe I was in another time of um, of the Greek gods that are my ancestors. I don't know. It's just people may not believe that we are reincarnation. I know I'm reincarnated. I know I came from a past life. I know my purpose here. I know who I am. I know my mission. I know the work that I got to do. I know the work that I had to do for myself. And I'm very thankful because through my spiritual journey, I have awakened to who I am truly am. And no weapon that has ever been formed has prospered and will ever prosper because I am connected to the divine, the source, the creator, the consciousness, the high consciousness, the Christ consciousness. That comes into my vessel, comes into my intuition, comes in. I mean, I see it all. And I'm very humble and very thankful. And I never use my gifts for any wrongdoing. I pray for those souls who are lost. So I'm going to start channeling the messages here. I ask my Father to please come into my vessel and help me channel the messages that I need to channel to the collective at this time, always for the highest good, dear Father. I call in the Archangel Michael, his legions of angels, my ascended masters, Jesus, to please come protect me against all demonic entities who always, I pray for them. May they find their own path, dear Father. I pray for the leaders. Protect me as I deliver these messages. That these souls that are here, may they be guided on the path of righteousness. May they start doing their healing. May they not judge one another. Whatever thoughts that they have, dear Father, change their thoughts to positive. I am a sovereign being. Nobody has any right over my life. I make my own decisions. As long as I'm not hurting or harming a human being, I live my life according to the law of the Most High God. I am going to start off with, I love this deck, to be honest with you. The shaman deck, the elements. I work with energy, so I work with the elements. So when we are connected to the elements work with us. Nature, the animals, the water, the air, fire, sun. Help me channel what's the messages for the collective at this time. What do they need to know, Father? What do they need to know at this time? There's 3, but I'm not going to do 3. 1 card. Okay. Water. Wow. Somebody's full of emotions. Number 23 could be significant. Somebody could be 23 years old. Somebody's birthday. Something could happen on December 23rd. There's blue, lots of emotions. But there is a protective field here. It's a diamond. I don't know if you can see that card. And the ocean is, you're going with the flow. It's a beautiful card. Let's see the message. It's protective field here. Land, water, star. water. We live in a beautiful and abundant ecosystem of symbiotic interdependence. Generosity is a fundamental law of this planet. The more we give, the more life can sustain itself, which creates more life. Nothing is ever, things die, but there's always a beginning. We work in cycles. The universe works in cycles, which creates more abundance, which creates greater and greater realms of majesty in which we get to play. Yea, nature, when you give of yourself with kindness, you inspire and enrich the life of others as well as yourself. Know that when you work with nature, know when you work with the elements, that is of the highest. When you work from a space of love, from kindness, you're working with the flow of the energy, and whatever you're putting out, you're receiving. Giving creates a natural, energetic flow that ripples out into the community and the world at large. Like the drop of rain falling from the sky. Like the drop of rain falling from the sky, returning home to the ocean. Like the star in the sky that exists to remind us that we ourselves are made of stardust, and that anything and everything is possible. Everything in life is possible. Don't limit yourselves. Don't say that you're not good enough. Don't talk bad about yourself. Don't talk bad about others. That doesn't work. That's only putting blockages in your life. Make sure that when you want to manifest something beautiful in your life, you're speaking of love. You're speaking of kindness. You're helping the environment. You're at service to God. And that energy, you're putting it out into the world. You're in contact with other humans, and they're seeing you as this person who's very vibrant, who's very loving and very kind. They would like to mimic that energy as well. Children, don't ever stop, ever think that you cannot create your reality. Depends on what you want to create. Number 24, it's here. And it's the water, the ocean, the earth. But there's a beam. I seen a beam of light yesterday. It says it's time to give your ancestral line a reboot. Rewrite your family story. Reroute the ripples of your ancestors that your ancestors created. You have to heal your ancestral traumas. Rebirth yourself all over again. Am I allowed to do that? You ask. Of course, my love. You are a reality creator. What I keep saying, you are a creator. We come from the most high God. We come from a creator who creates, who created this world, who created everything. He's in each and every one of us. This energy is in each and every one of us. We are able to create a beautiful, harmonious world of peace, of love, of joy. That's why you came here. Remember, you not only have the ability to shift the narratives that are running through your bloodline, you have a responsibility to do so. Embark upon this task with love and respect, of course, while honoring the stories that you got here. But for God's sake, don't keep recreating the same old, creating the same old of it's not serving your highest joys. Don't keep creating things that is not serving you. Stop creating this thinking that you're better than somebody, that you're able to manifest money through magic, through trying to take somebody down, through negative thinking. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your children. Don't do that to your bloodline. Don't create this karma, more karma to your bloodline. Heal yourself so that way you heal your bloodline, to heal your ancestors. That way you're able to have them help you. Spirits, the spirit of your ancestors, they want you to heal. They don't want you to keep creating this storyline that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy enough, that you're in this competition, and the whole stories that we have been brainwashed to think that's the way that we are here for. We need our slaves to working. No, we're not. No, we're not. We don't need to wake up every morning and go work 8 hours and come back. No, you're able to create. Be your own boss. Make your own time. And when you do so, you're not feeling the fatigue. You're not feeling the, how you say it? You're not feeling the oppression. Take it upon yourself to transmute and transform anything that is hindering your growth and happiness. And that includes your ancestral narratives. It is time to let go of the past and to craft new stories that would allow you to realize your greatness and to inspire others to do the same. You are beautiful beings of light. You come from a very beautiful creator. Don't create havoc in your life. Don't create this narrative that you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, there's nothing that you can't do. You could do anything you want. That's limited belief thinking. That's your creation. That's your reality. That is exactly what you're creating in your life. We have here air sign. Wind, communication. Things that are also hitting the moon. Sky energy. This is air energy. So the air wants to give you a message. Collective message. Watch what you're speaking. Watch what you're putting out. Make sure that you're speaking the truth. You can't think your way to truth. Don't get me wrong. The logical mind has its purpose. But if we lean too heavily on cognitive functioning to guide our decisions, then we're going to be stuck living boring, logical, one dimensional lives. That was I really, so robotic. I'm thinking back and when I was in that 3D world, how robotic I was living, how I was not creating. The reality I was creating was not of the highest good. You, my love, are being asked to lean into your feminine, feeling nurtured, to trust your intuition, and to listen to the messages your emotions are trying to share with you. These sensory apparatuses have important information to share that will allow you to be intelligently guided as to when it's time to make a move and as to what that move looks like. This means you need to quiet your mind and calm your spirit and listen. Sit down and listen. Sit down in meditation. Meditation, you could write, do puzzles like I do puzzles. I like to do puzzles. I like to sharpen to my cognitive, my, how you say, I like to detail oriented, be very detailed oriented, work in a team of like-minded people. Puzzles are very helpful. The sensory apparatus have important information to share that will allow you to be intelligently guided as to when it is time to make a move and as to what that move looks like. The Art of War is another book on how to use your mind when negative forces try to attack you. You know how to come back in a nice, compassionate way, not a way of forming. The Art of War is a very good book. Suggestion. This means you need to quiet your mind and calm your spirit and listen. To hear the messages your intuition and your emotions have to share with you, you must be receptive. You must be open to receive the messages. People want to see God come down into human form. It's not going to happen. I mean, people like to see people's angels and but if you have the eyes, the spiritual eyes, if you are open to receiving, you're open to seeing, you're opening to feeling, you're opening your um, clairsentience energy, you're opening to your spiritual gifts. So take some time to sit quietly and ask yourself, what is wanting to be felt? What is it that you need to feel? What is it that you need to let go? What is it that you need to, we got to feel the pain. We have to go through the darkness. We have to go through the, we have to go through our, see the shadows in order to change our lives all over again. And not be afraid of it. Not be afraid to speak up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Speak from a space of love, not attacking any human being. Speak with a clear understanding of the message that you want to send to the person that may be hurting you, the person that has hurt you, the person who is sending you these negative vibes or not uplifting you. Then you let it go. And you know those people are not for you. So don't be around them. Send them with love and kindness. They need to go do their healing, but you have to separate yourself as well. Because if you don't separate yourself, you're blocking your blessings. And that's what this energy wants you to do, block your blessings. Remember the book that I was reading with Napoleon Dynamite, I'm sorry, I don't know, Napoleon, never mind. Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. That's aspects of our darkness, our minds, how we need to reprogram it, open it up into kindness, into loving, positive. Always practicing positive affirmations. Always being loving and kind to yourself. Always being open to receive. Not just listen. Sit with yourself and speak to God. Be patient and receptive. Allow the messages to come to you through feelings, colors, symbols, signs, visions, sounds, and your higher knowingness, your higher self. We are blessed with beautiful spiritual gifts, but it's up to you to be open to receive them. It's up to you to heal, to activate them. We have the sun here. We have colors. We have love. It's a beautiful card. Somebody could be 46 years old. Something is an ending. I see 6-4 is a 10. Could be an ending. Ending of something. It says here, your essence is a service to the world. We are here to serve. Leaders are supposed to be leaders to serve. They're not leaders to be held in this position and be glorified and think of them as idols. And no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The only one you should be idolizing, the only one you should be praising and glorifying is your Creator, is God. Jesus, your Savior, saved us from the sins. We rebirth ourselves. Your essence is a service to the world, dear ones. Your spirit overflows with joy and happiness, love and wisdom. Do not hoard these energies for yourself. They are meant to be shared. Your essence enhances other people's lives by just being in the present, being in the moment. Stop being in yesterday. Whatever happened yesterday was yesterday's news. Whatever happened in your past happened in the past. You speak about your past to help and heal. You don't hold on to it. You let it go and say thank you for the lessons. Your essence enhances other people's lives by just being in the presence. There is nothing you have to do, and there is nothing you have to say. It is simply about sharing the energy that authentically radiates from your heart and your spirit. When you speak from this space of love, this beautiful, the heart, you have two hearts, not the one that beats, the heart, the spiritual heart. When you speak from that space of love, you are touching that soul in a way that they probably have never even been spoken to or have ever heard anybody speak to them so kindly, so loving, so understanding, not judging them. When you speak from that space that you're listening to that person and they're telling you how they're feeling and you're just acknowledging their pain and uplifting them rather than putting them down, because there's some cruel people that listen to people. And like yesterday, I was at the soup kitchen. There was this conversation with these two people. One was very angry, much more in his ego. The other one was standing his ground and speaking. You know what? You can say whatever you want to say. I'm going to sit here and eat my lunch. You're the one with the problem. I am not going to move because you have a problem with me. And this person, the one with the ego, will say, I got keys. I got a home. I got clothes. Trying to make the other person feel bad. But that person did not give this other individual that energy. Very proud of that person, the way they handled themselves. I pray for the other person who was in their feelings, who is also homeless, but is always putting somebody down. These are shadow aspects of ourselves that we have to confront each and every day. How are you going to handle this kind of energy when it comes into your life? Make sure that the communication that you're sending is of love. And you could easily walk away. You don't have to entertain that behavior or keep yourself quiet, because it really bothers that other person when you don't give them that energy. Just pray for them and it works. It works. Your energy is like a spark that activates, I'm sorry. Yeah. Your energy is like a spark that activates inspiration and positivity in other people. And that is why you carry this medicine. It is healing. It is healing when you come from a space of love. And whatever situation that you're in, that person is trying to say something negative, you come back and you speak something kindly, which is healing to you and is healing to them. And that is why you carry this medicine, child, because the world needs this gift, this radiant mirror you hold within you that transmits the message I see you. I hear you. My power is your power. Look at how powerful you are. We're very powerful, powerful beings of light. Don't ever let somebody dim your light. Don't ever bring darkness to anybody's life. Speak healing to one another. Speak kind to one another. Speak of peace. If we all was to do this, we'll live in a world of lots of changes. Lots and lots of changes. It starts with one person to do the ripple effect into this world, to make changes and not be afraid of those who are in power. Hopefully, through your words of wisdom and kindness and love, those people will start to make changes in their own life, their own family, their own homes. Pray that they make changes in the systems, then the school systems that are teaching our children and even adults things that they don't need to be learning. But learning of how powerful their minds are, learning how they are creators, learning how they are able to influence, we are able to influence one another. We have the earth sign. Well, we have the bear energy, very protective, very enlightened. Somebody could have a bear as their totem animal, spiritual guide. Well, he is here. He is here. And he has a message for you. Let's see what's the message. I love this book. I love these cards. And when you activate them with the earth, they give you the message that you need to hear at this time. It says, wow, healing. You're the shamans have long revered sacred animal totems for their strength, their power, their wisdom, and their magic. All people have their own sacred animal totems that governs their lives. The gifts, behaviors, and characteristics of these animals guide you and bless your path. Notice the animals that appear in your life and that visit your dreams. When you close your eyes and ask your animal totem to show themselves to you, which are the first to show up? Which animals are the first to show up in your dreams? Which are your totem animals? Do you call upon your totem? Do you believe in us animals as your spirit guides? We are all connected. We connect to the earth, we connect to the animals, we connect to the water, we connect to everything. When you close your eyes and ask your animal totem to show themselves to you, which are the first to show up? Are there any animals you feel an affinity for, or that pops into your mind as you read these words? These are your animal totems, child. Trust in the messages and in the medicine that holds for you. They are your allies. They hold the wisdom that will guide you on your journey here. I get chills because I have lots of connection with animals. I have a lot of totem animals that show up every single day of my life. I work with the spirit, so spirit is always guiding me. I always get the messages from the spirit animals. I always know when I'm in danger or when danger is around. Listen to which animals are your spirit, your totems. That's something that you need to look into. Wow. We have another totem. That's two, all three. There is dragonfly. There is the Black Panther. And there's this other animal, Egyptian. Egypt is very connected. Here, I see the pyramids. Very, very protected. Lots of abundance, very gold, very loving, caring, creative energy. I see the orange. The orange is creation. That's your sacral chakra. It says here the Earth ecosystem is extremely intelligent in its design. Every animal that exists on this planet is here for a specific, very necessary reason. It is the same with the plants and the insects and the animals and all of it. This means that when we harm the animals, we harm ourselves. And when we harm our planet, and we harm all the light, all the life it holds. I'm gonna read this again. This means that when we harm the animals, we harm ourselves. Those who sacrifice animals for their rituals, you're harming yourself. And we harm ourselves. And when we harm our planet, and we harm all of the life it holds. Be very gentle to our planet. Be very loving to Mother Gaia. We need to clean her. There's so much that is going on in our planet that they're destroying or trying to destroy the way it creates, the way it manifests, because it goes in cycles. But that is not going to happen anymore. We're rebuking that energy. That there be more people that will care for our earth, care for our planet, care for the plants, so that way we're able to always have abundance. When they say there's no food, there is food. This is limited beliefs that has been put in this world, in our minds, that there's not enough of. There's enough money for the whole world. There's enough of everything in this world for everyone. This is not these leaders who hold, how you say it, want to take somebody's territory, want to take somebody's land, and that's their land. That's not this land, their land. They have no right. This is our land. This is God's people's land. Want to make us enslaved and work for them, and well, no, don't let these people do that to you. Are you inadvertently supporting factory farming and industrialized meat production with the foods you eat and the restaurants you frequent? Are you inadvertently supporting factory farming and industrialized meat with the food you eat and the restaurants you frequent? Are you still consuming single use plastics? I do. Do you recycle? I do. Reuse, replant, and compost? Do you mend your holy socks? Or do you throw them away and go to your local corporate superstore to buy your new ones that were made at the factory in China? What are you doing to balance the scale so that every being on the planet can thrive in harmony? Your actions really do matter, my love. Every one of them. Everything that you do matters. Recycle. I reuse this bottle of water. I should be using a tin. I should be using something better than a plastic and just recycle this. But I bless my water all the time. And I am part of a organization. It's called the Gleaning Project. That helps. That helps the environment. The materials used in the artwork is used to save our planet and is used as art form. Be part of a system that is of service to God. Be careful how you are. Reuse your socks. Doesn't matter if they got holes in it. Nobody looking at your socks. Who's so vain worrying about a pair of socks that is broken in your shoes? Take the sewing kit and sew up your hose. Who cares? Doesn't matter. As long as you are clean, bathe. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, we have a fire sign here. Fire energy. Candle. Somebody could be using candles. I work with candles, but I work with candles for protection. Not gonna lie. I protect my family. I protect the universe, the people. When I pray, prayer is power. Remember that. Prayer is power. When you pray every single day, when you pray the morning and the evening, when you walk in the streets and you're praying and you see anything that is coming close to you that is going to try to hurt you, or you see these energies that they're lost souls, because I see them as like, I quickly start praying for them. So that in the space that I'm at, no one will get hurt or harmed by these entities, these energies. They have attachments. So we have fire here. And we have, it's a beautiful card. Number 18. Somebody could be 18 years old. There is also triangles. I see those as very powerful. It's the Holy Trinity. Your authentic individual expressions represent the spark of life within you. This life-giving energy inside of you isn't just to illuminate your life, but the lives of many. those who are here, who do the work of the Most High God, who are messengers, who are prophets, who are earth angels, who are guided here to deliver the message to the collective, those who call themselves messengers, prophets, make sure that you're listening to someone who is uplifting you, who's guiding you. They're giving you the dark, but they're also giving you the light. Okay? But they're coming from a space also of true, authentic, being truthful and honest, and not just scamming you out of your money. And saying that they are messengers of God, but they're cursing at another person's life, calling a karmic all types of names. Karmics are lessons. Karmics are lessons that we have to learn from each and every individual that comes in our lives. Be careful. They may call, the opposing team may call you out your name. That's fine. Know who you are as a child of God. Know who you are. Send that person healing, because they don't know what they're doing. They have been taken over. Their vessels has been taken over. The world needs you to be as much, the world needs you to be as much you as to, what? The world needs you to be as much you as you can be. Be truthful, be yourself, be authentic, be honest, be real. I really don't like, I could tell when somebody's fake. And I will tell them, you know, you gotta be real. You gotta be real. You gotta let go. Be honest. Believe in who you are, in your uniqueness and in your goodness and in all the wonderful ways you express without needing validation from anyone but yourself. When we fill our own cups by acknowledging how wonderful we are, our light shines brighter and greater and further and wider. Beyond this little third dimension. This is just an illusion. This 3D world, this material world, it's an illusion. At the same time, allow yourself to be honored and appreciated by others for all that you are. You deserve it. When you work from the space of truthfulness, of honesty, of genuineness, of kindness, of service to others, and humble and very thankful, honor yourself as well. We need more people. We need God's children to wake up. And come from a space of kindness. We had enough. Enough is enough is enough. Enough of cruelty. Enough cruelty of humanity. Enough of the trafficking. Human experiment. Is enough is enough. The stalking. The spying.
the magic. It's just, I don't know. My world is not that world. My world is peace, love. I always want the best for everybody. Everybody. No matter who you are, no matter what race, what color, where you come, it doesn't matter. We all one. We are all one. We were divided through a religion, through culture, in order to be separated. That's what they did, to separate us from being one. But we are being called to wake up and look at the illusions that was placed on humanity. Tribal fire. There's a lot of shaman energy here, a lot of healing energy. Maybe you're called to do a shamanic for your ancestors, connecting to the cosmos. Number 7, God created the earth in 7 days. The stories are the building blocks of society. The mythologies create our culture. Our mythologies shape our tribes, and our mythologies structure our families. If we find ourselves dissatisfied with our world as it is, then we have to get real about the material we are using to create it. It's a lot of bombs that have been used in this world, a lot of chemicals that has been used in this world against humans. The WAR that has been caused on the lives of many who have died for no reason. It's very heartening to think how cruel people could be as leaders, killing innocent people. Because of a land, or because of their religion, their spiritual belief, because of their culture, because of their color of their skin, because of a piece of land that's not yours. You want to cause chaos against innocent children that are being I don't know how anybody could live with themselves. I know a lot of them have been programmed that way. And I pray that they let go of their ways, trying to cause havoc in people's countries that's not even yours. It's not even your land. Let these people alone. Let them worship the gods that they're God is the one in control, not man. Gather your tribe together as one in nature. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. If we find ourselves dissatisfied with our world as it is, then we have to get real about the materials we are using to create it. Remember that you are co-creating this reality structure with your every thought and your every words. Be mindful of the stories you are telling, dear one, and be sure that the narratives you are sharing are tales of triumph and tales of love, of peace and harmony, such that you are consciously building the reality you want to be living in. Let's create this world. Let's create this world of beauty, of love, of happiness, of joy, living in harmony with one another, not going against one another, being different is okay. Accepting each other, knowing that when you come from a space of love, it doesn't matter the color you are. It's the heart that you hold. What does your heart hold? What is it putting out in the world? What are you spreading? Because you know words are very powerful. Let's put out peace, freedom, joy, happiness for all. Let's stop looking at each other as competition. I don't compete with nobody. I ain't got time. Who competes? Got no time to compete with nobody. I got things to do. I got things to do. I got messages to send to the collective. They have tried to stop me, but I will continue. Like I said, no weapons formed against me shall ever prosper. Ever. I love you all. I am going to come back with another message. I'm just cutting this video short. I love you. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I thank my spirit guides and my Father for being here, and the angels and the archangels and the spirit animals and the ancestors. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for being here. I love you. Namaste. I'll be back.